But like the best thing about it is that I'm noticing is everyone that I'm talking to, which is like another podcast in Brisbane or another brand, is like everyone's so supportive. Like,
Yeah,
so, and once again, I go back to the support, but what I mean is like, you know, if, for example, like I'll go to Ice, I'll be like, fuck yeah, you need to do a podcast with this guy. Or like, you'll be like, oh, you need to do a podcast from like, with like Charlie from Helios.
You rang me
like,
the other day about Tins and
Gigs.
Yeah.
Because and the fact that instead, like, there could be a mentality of like, oh, I want to eat, but I don't want these motherfuckers to eat. So like, you know, I could be like, you know,
fuck you, Darcy. I'm
talking to Ice. Fuck you. I'm not gonna put a word in for you.
Yeah.
But it's like that sort of culture is so good, and it's a culture that I've kind of just immersed myself in as sort of a creative. That I'm like, fuck. Like, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I get into this sort of shit earlier? It's so positive.
But it is a bit scary. Like, you get scared of the people throwing shit at you, and we've had so many people to pay us out for it. But at the same time, I've had so many people like reach out and be like, this is actually sick. Like, it's actually awesome.
Well, I've seen the best thing about Bloody Brilliant Beers page that I've seen this morning, because I went on a bit of a trawl this morning, is someone, I can't remember who it was, but someone said, it wasn't the comments that you picked up, but that was really cool.
Yeah.
But it was a guy, it was like, hey guys, long time listener, first time poster, I finally feel really comfortable to give a fucking review. Yeah. And I was like, man, like, I'm talking extremes, right? But that dude, who the fuck knows what he's been going through? He might not have a job. He could be on the verge of jumping off a fucking bridge. Yeah. Your page gives him a platform where he feels comfortable, and just doing something like that may be the difference. Once again, I'm talking to extreme, but it could be the difference between that and him doing something stupid. Yeah. Just that, like, oh, I feel included here. Like, we spoke about it, and Jay was one who kind of really advocated for the inclusivity part, like that creating that positive comment culture. Like, you have no idea how much that helps.
And that was something when we first started, we, like, the three of us were like, okay, every post we've got to be on it, and we've got to be like, be a part of it. I think we spoke about it in the first podcast. We did like, it's almost like an email response, and we're nowhere near as like thorough vigilant,
but other people are doing it for you. You've engineered the culture.
Someone messaged me last night, I posted it, someone was like, you know what I love about the group is no one's taking the piss, because some of the reviews are funny, but no one's trolling or paying anyone out. No. Like, they're just either genuine reviews or people being funny, and everyone gets behind it so hard. So
that's it, man. And that's perfect. And people need that. Like, and I think that the thing since that podcast that I think's been amazing for you, because there's some, like, I hate it's like sounding all like, you know, virtue signaling and being like, oh, equality, but you've got like girls in the group now, and like inviting girls to a mainly bloke group can be sort of fuel to a fire at some point. I've seen girls post and blokes just giving them full-on kudos, like, hey,
one of the girls from my work last night was drinking this beer, and she's like, oh, it's so good. I was like, throw a review up. And she's like, oh, I'm a bit nervous. I was like, trust me, like,
it's so,
I was like,
man,
put in the title that it's
bro.
your first post, and like 10 comments on there, like, sick.